Topic 7. CFO Career Roadmap. The journey to becoming a world-class Chief Financial Officer is no longer defined solely by technical accounting expertise or years of financial experience. In today's global business environment, the CFO career pathway has evolved into a multidisciplinary leadership journey that combines financial excellence, strategic thinking, business partnership, digital capability, governance expertise, and executive leadership. The modern CFO is expected to create enterprise value, lead organizational transformation, and serve as a trusted advisor to the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, and Board of Directors. Consequently, aspiring CFOs must develop a broad portfolio of competencies throughout their careers. The traditional finance career path typically began with accounting, auditing, financial reporting, or controllership roles focused on technical accuracy and compliance. Early career finance professionals developed expertise in accounting standards, taxation, budgeting, treasury operations, internal controls, and financial analysis. These technical foundations remain essential because credibility as a CFO depends upon strong financial discipline and the ability to maintain governance and regulatory integrity. However, technical capability alone is no longer sufficient for executive finance leadership. As finance professionals progress into management positions, such as finance manager, controller, FP&A manager, treasury manager, or finance business partner, the focus shifts from transactional execution to business support and decision-making. Professionals begin collaborating with operational leaders, participating in budgeting and forecasting, evaluating investments, improving performance management, and influencing business decisions through financial analysis. This stage develops commercial awareness and the ability to connect finance with organizational strategy. The next stage often includes senior leadership positions such as finance director, group controller, vice president of finance, regional CFO, or business unit CFO. Responsibilities expand beyond financial management into strategic planning, capital allocation, mergers and acquisitions, enterprise risk management, organizational transformation, and leadership of multidisciplinary finance teams. At this level, executives gain experience working directly with senior management, investors, regulators, and corporate boards while contributing to enterprise-wide strategic initiatives. The transition from senior finance executive to chief financial officer represents a significant shift from functional leadership to enterprise leadership. Rather than managing finance alone, the CFO becomes responsible for creating long-term enterprise value through strategic capital allocation, business transformation, governance oversight, digital innovation, stakeholder engagement, and organizational performance management. The CFO must balance growth opportunities with financial resilience while supporting sustainable business success across the entire enterprise. The modern CFO career roadmap requires development across 5 integrated competency dimensions. Technical competencies provide expertise in finance, accounting, treasury, taxation, risk management, and corporate finance. Business competencies enable strategic thinking, market analysis, business model innovation, and enterprise planning. People competencies strengthen communication, negotiation, stakeholder management, and cross-functional collaboration. Leadership competencies prepare executives to lead transformation, develop talent, manage change, and shape organizational culture. Finally, digital competencies equip future CFOs with knowledge of artificial intelligence, data analytics, automation, cybersecurity, cloud technologies, and digital finance ecosystems. International exposure has become increasingly valuable for aspiring global CFOs. Experience across multiple business units, industries, geographic markets, and cultural environments broadens strategic perspective and enhances leadership effectiveness. Rotational assignments in operations, commercial functions, supply chain, corporate development, or strategy provide practical business understanding that complements financial expertise. Such cross-functional experience enables CFOs to serve as effective enterprise partners rather than purely financial specialists. Continuous learning is another defining characteristic of successful CFO careers. Rapid advances in technology, sustainability reporting, regulatory frameworks, artificial intelligence, and global capital markets require lifelong professional development. Executive education programs, professional certifications, leadership coaching, board governance training, and digital capability development help finance leaders remain relevant in an evolving business landscape. The ability to continuously learn, adapt, and lead change has become as important as technical competence itself. Beyond professional expertise, personal leadership qualities distinguish exceptional CFOs. Integrity, resilience, intellectual curiosity, strategic judgment, emotional intelligence, adaptability, and ethical decision-making enable finance leaders to navigate complexity and build stakeholder trust. These attributes support effective collaboration with CEOs, boards, investors, regulators, employees, and external partners while maintaining independence and governance discipline. Ultimately, the CFO career roadmap is no longer a linear progression through accounting roles, but a comprehensive leadership development journey. The future global CFO combines financial excellence with business strategy, digital intelligence, governance expertise, and transformational leadership. By systematically developing technical, strategic, interpersonal, leadership, and digital capabilities throughout their careers, finance professionals position themselves to become influential enterprise leaders capable of guiding organizations through uncertainty, innovation, and sustainable value creation in the global economy.